Alrighty, what is going on everybody? Welcome back to another video, and as you can tell, it is another SCP video. However, I have a plan this time. I have 4 different SCP videos set up that I'm going to be watching. It's not all going to be in this one video, obviously. This one is what is it? SCP-035, the Possessive Mask. So I already have 4 different SCPs that I want to watch that the Volgun does have videos for, and that's who made this. If you don't know what an SCP is, I do have a link to a video also made by the Volgun called "What is an SCP? What is SCP?" and a link to his channel in the description as well. But the reason I have 4 different SCPs already picked out that I want to watch is because I also want to watch a live action film that is on here on YouTube called, I think it was called SCP The Corpse. And to understand that, apparently they have 4 different SCPs in there. I got it listed over here. SCP-3348, I believe that is. I'm a little far. And this one, SCP-035, SCP-106, and SCP-1507 are referenced in that short film. And besides, I believe it was 106, which was the old man. I don't remember. It's the old man that's like, he doesn't teleport through walls, but he apparently he can slip through walls by some other means and has his own little pocket dimension where he has people in. Yeah, that one. I read the story about that one. I guess I'll watch the Volgun episode for it just to refresh my memory. But yeah, it referenced those 4 SCPs. And besides 106, the old man one, I have no idea what any of these other SCPs do. So I'm going to watch the Volgun's videos on those 4 SCPs first. And then I'm going to check out that live action film of SCP, I believe, The Corpse. I believe it was called The Corpse. Or is it The Corpse? Either or. It is a film that I've been wanting to watch, and luckily they put in the description all the SCPs they reference, so I know which ones to watch. So we're just gonna go down the line in numerical order. SCP-035 is obviously first, called the Possessive Mask. It's Keter, and it's a mind-affecting / sentient SCP. I have no idea what this one does. Never heard of it before. Let's check it out. SCP-035, the Possessive Mask. What does it do? Oh, it sounds like it possesses the people that wears it.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Oh god, that looks creepy as all hell.
My name is Dr. Miller, and the SCP we're going to be looking at today is SCP-35.
It's a Keter class.
Object class, Keter.
What can make a mask Keter? I'm just gonna guess before he gets into it. I know he probably tells you everything you want to know, but I want to guess. This is like a guessing game to me. I'm assuming it's a possessive mask, so I'm assuming it's kind of like Dr. Fate's helmet. It's got its own consciousness in there that'll possess the person that puts on the mask. But at the same time, I'm also going to assume it calls out to people to make them want to put on the mask. And it'll probably pick and choose the person it wants to be worn by. It's weird. I don't know how to word that. So it's gonna call out to people to put on the mask and then possess them, and I don't know, probably give them otherworldly powers to the body that it's using, and it goes on rampage or some shit. I don't know. We'll see.
Special containment procedures. SCP-35 is to be kept within a hermetically sealed glass case no fewer than 10 centimeters thick. This case is to be contained within a steel, iron, and lead shielded room at all times.
Damn.
Doors are to be triple locked at all times, with the exception of allowing personnel in or out.
To inspect
no
it,
fewer than 2 armed guards are to be posted at any time.
Armed guards
must remain outside at all times and are not allowed within the containment room under any circumstances.
Okay.
A trained psychologist is to remain on site at all times. Research personnel are not to touch SCP-35 at any time. SCP-35
I'm assuming that's how he
must
gets
be
you.
moved to a new sealed case every 2 weeks. The
Okay,
previous
why
case
though?
must be disposed of via SCP-101, as it shows no adverse reactions to SCP-35's corruption.
Corruption?
Anyone who comes into contact with SCP-35 when it is in possession of a host is to be given an immediate psychological evaluation.
So the glass? Is it the glass case? I'm assuming it's the glass case because SCP-101. No idea what that one is supposed to get rid of it, as it shows no adverse reaction to the corruption. Ooh. I'm now very, very, very curious what they do.
SCP-35 appears to be a white porcelain comedy mask.
Apparently,
although at
yes.
times, it will change to tragedy.
Oh god.
In these events, all existing visual records, such as photographs, video footage, even illustrations of SCP-35, automatically change to reflect its new appearance. A highly corrosive and degenerative viscous liquid constantly seeps from the eye and mouth holes of SCP-35.
Oh.
Anything coming into contact with this substance slowly decays over a period of time, depending on the material, until it has decayed completely into a pool of the original contaminant.
I'm assuming that's the quote-unquote corruption that happens. So it's, constantly seeps from the eye and mouth holes. Oh god. I wonder how that's going to affect anybody that, accidentally gets possessed by it.
Glass seems to react the slowest to the effects of the item, hence the construction choice of its immediate container.
Oh god, it changed, I saw it.
Living organisms that come into contact with the substance react in much the same way, with no chance of recovery.
No chance of
origin of the liquid is unknown. Liquid is only visible from the front and does not emerge or is even visible from the other side.
Okay. What does that mean by no chance for recovery? Does that mean even if you get a little bit on the tip of your finger and I don't know, wipe it off, it's just gonna continue to, what is it? Melt you, I guess is the word for it. It's just gonna continue on, even if you don't have it on you anymore, or it looks like you don't. What if you just lop off the finger? Will that not stop it, or no?
Subjects within 1.5 to 2 meters of SCP-35 or in visual contact with it experience a strong urge to put it on.
I was kind of right. It does call. You just have to be really close to it, apparently 2 meters, or in visual contact with it. So you can be further than 2 meters if you can see it. I guess that's what the metal box around the glass case is for.
When SCP-35 is placed on the face of an individual, an alternate brainwave pattern from SCP-35 overlaps that of the original host, effectively snuffing it out and causing brain death to the subject.
Kinda right, it does take possession of him. I did not think it'll make him a vegetable, but I was kinda right. He's kinda Dr. Fate in this sucker.
The subject then claims to be the consciousness contained within SCP-35. The bodies of possessed subjects decay at a highly accelerated rate, eventually becoming little more than mummified corpses.
How long does that take?
Nevertheless, SCP-35 has demonstrated the ability to remain in cognitive control of a body experiencing severe structural damage, even if the subject's body literally decays to the point where motion is not mechanically possible.
It just treats
no
him like a puppet.
Is found to be had when placed on the face of an animal.
Really? Only people then? God, it's like straight up a more destructive Dr. Fate helmet. Just kills the wearer instead of taking them over for eternity? I don't know. Do the people that wear the Dr. Fate helmet ever age? I think they do, right? And then after that they age out, they have to find a new host. I'm not up with comics, so I have no idea. But I think that's how it went.
Conversations with SCP-35 have proven to be informative.
Really?
Researchers have learned various details about other SCP objects and history in general, as SCP-35 claims to have been at many monumentous events.
So he's pretty chill. Like he doesn't go on a rampage or nothing. He just like have a D class put on the mask. It's like, hey, what's up, SCP-035? Let's have a little chat, shall we? It's just like, all right, and sits down with you. As long as you don't touch any of the corrosive nastiness spilling out from the mask, I guess you're good. I don't know.
SCP-35 displays a highly intelligent and charismatic personality, being both amiable and flattering to all those who speak with it.
Interesting.
SCP-35 has scored on the 99th percentile on all intelligence and aptitude tests administered to it, and appears to have a photographic memory.
Okay then.
However, psychological analysis has discovered SCP-35 to possess a highly manipulative nature.
Surprise, surprise, the fucking mask that turns the host into a vegetable and takes control of his body is highly manipulative. Shocking.
Capable of forcing sudden and profound changes to interviewers' psychological state.
Oh, that's just a psychic attack at that point.
SCP-35 has proven to be highly sadistic, prompting some to commit suicide and transforming others into near mindless servants with linguistic persuasion alone.
Oh, it changed again. That's interesting. With linguistic persuasion alone, I feel like it's not a linguistic persuasion alone. I feel like he is messing with your brain in some way, shape, or form.
SCP-35 has stated that it has intimate knowledge of the workings of the human mind, and implied that it can change anyone's views if given enough time. Additional.
I know some stubborn jackasses.
Was found sealed in a crypt in an abandoned house in Venice in 18...
Of course it was an...
Addendum. 35.
Return the mask or suffer my curse. In Venice, apparently. But seriously, you guys gotta stop opening crypts and shit. Things are sealed for a reason.
1. SCP-35 has been found to be able to possess anything that has a humanoid shape, including mannequins, corpses, and statues.
So does it have to be an actual person?
Has been able to motivate all into movement, removing the need to expose live subjects to SCP-35.
Still, somebody's gotta touch it to put it on those mannequins, though, and apparently gloves... Do gloves help? Probably not, right? So that's still a thing. It's kind of, like a nasty, trash bag and kind of onto something.
Still, anything it possesses inevitably decays into motionlessness.
Question: when it decays into motionlessness, can it still talk? Actually, what if it's on a mannequin? Can it still talk? I don't know. I mean, as long as it's on something, is it still able to talk? Just get a mannequin and knock out its legs or something, and arms. Don't let it, get an emotion, and then just chat with it, and just don't let it, talk you into killing yourself.
Addendum 3502. SCP-35 has facilitated an escape attempt, convincing several of the research staff to aid it in its bid for freedom.
God damn.
Insurrection failed. All staff that have been in contact with SCP-35 have been terminated, and mandatory psychiatric evaluations have been implemented for all personnel coming into contact with SCP-35.
And when you say terminated, do you just mean fired, or... Because with this organization, I'm more inclined to believe they just... rather than just fired them.
Addendum 3503. It has been determined that SCP-35 is capable of telepathy.
Shocker.
Whether or not it possesses a host, even penetrating to the subconscious of others, and using the knowledge it finds to its advantage.
Of course.
Extreme caution is advised when choosing subjects to converse with SCP-35.
Just have them spill everything, all their deepest, darkest secrets before they go in there, so they got nothing on them. It'll probably be hell for that person, but I think that's the best thing to do. You can't get blackmailed that way if everybody knows everything.
Addendum 3504. SCP-35 has expressed interest in other SCPs, most notably SCP-4715 and SCP-682.
I hope he has videos on all those, including the 101 that was at the beginning too.
Dr. has expressed worry that should SCP-35 bond with either, their regenerative qualities would negate its corruption and give it a permanent host.
Oh, that's probably not good. Can you not take it off? Can you not take it off? Can you not take the mask off after it takes a host? God, that's really fucking Dr. Fate like. I don't think you could take the helmet off after it chooses a host either, right?
3505. After several more escape attempts, after reviewing
it changed again.
SCP-35's incident record, High Command has ordered that it be permanently sealed within the facility and prohibited from being allowed any more hosts. Several personnel have protested against this, with some even erupting into violence.
God damn.
As a direct result, all personnel that have come into contact with SCP-35 have been terminated.
Again, same question. Is it quick kind of terminated, or you're just fired kind of terminated? Again, leaning towards the former. Quick,
Going
easy.
Forward, all personnel that deal with SCP-35 are to be rotated frequently, and contact is to be limited, even to its dormant state, to as little as possible.
Does it even have a dormant state?
Addendum 3506.
Probably not.
Personnel within 10 meters of SCP-35 have recently reported feeling unease, stating that they can hear unintelligible whispering.
Oh god, it's gotten to 10 meters.
Have suffered from severe migraines. Object has been monitored, but there is no change in its dormant behavior, and no sounds have been recorded.
Because it's a fucking psychic attack, motherfucker.
The motion to reinstate SCP-35's host privileges has been brought up once more, if only on a temporary basis, to discover these new changes in the object's behavior. Denied.
Good. Don't do that.
Addendum 3507. The walls of SCP-35's containment cell have suddenly begun secreting a black substance.
I'm sorry?
Tests on the substance have revealed it to be human blood, although highly contaminated with several foreign and unknown agents. Substance is corrosive, having a pH of 4.5, and prolonged exposure to the walls has proven to be detrimental to their structural integrity.
Where'd it get all that blood?
More notably, it seems to be forming patterns on the walls.
Of course.
Several segments seem to be paragraphs in various languages, including Italian, Latin, Greek, and Sanskrit.
But why though?
Translation is pending. Other segments appear to be diagrams depicting ritualistic sacrifice and mutilation, often for the arcane benefit of the person committing them.
Is that what it wants to do?
Have been shocked to note that all of the sacrifices bear an uncanny resemblance to various personnel and their loved ones.
Of course.
Often in conflicting positions.
Of course. So it's essentially he's got a vendetta against the people that, you know, aren't letting him take a host or nothing, and yeah. I don't like the picture changing every so often. It creeps me the fuck out.
Researchers, while in the room examining these newly formed patterns, have complained of hearing loud whispering and high-pitched, unnerving laughter at irregular intervals.
Oh, I fucking wonder why.
Personnel in
it's
the
not like the creepy mask is in there with you.
And around SCP-35's containment unit have suffered catastrophic morale damage.
Yeah.
With an all-time high in suicide rates in staff in that area, whether or not they have ever had contact with SCP-35.
Again, psychic attacks.
The only change in SCP-35's dormant behavior is regarding its contained glass case. Degradation of the case has increased to a high degree.
That's not good.
Enough so that the glass will occasionally shatter, causing a wide dispersal of SCP-35's contaminant.
That's really not good.
This occurs quite often at the most inopportune times. So far, resulting in 6 casualties and 3 fatalities of both research and cleanup staff.
Okay, so it says casualties, so I'm assuming if you lop off whatever part of your body has the, you know, the contamination on it, you're good. You're probably going to be missing a few limbs, but you'll survive, apparently. Unlike the other 3 that died.
Addendum 3508. In light of the mass...
Okay, no, we're not doing this. I do not... No, the little laugh track in the background. No, fuck you for doing that. That's not a good time. All right.
suicide and homicide of the members of the research team tasked with translating the passages garnered from SCP-35's containment cell, the morale damage in the area, and general loss of staff dealing with SCP-35 to either death or insanity, it has been decided to coat the inner and outer walls of its containment cell with SCP-148, which has proved well in the containment of SCP-132. See Document 132-01. In order to hopefully block out the high levels of negativity being emitted by SCP-35.
God, he's introducing so many SCPs in this one. What is it now? Like six different SCPs that I've fucking never heard of? Jesus, I'm gonna have to look those up. I'm gonna have to go back, find the numbers, and look all those up. This just makes me so curious.
Addendum 3509. The use of SCP-148 has worked well, causing morale and suicide rates to return to near pre-SCP-35 rates.
Which apparently is not zero.
The material appears to facilitate the negativity within its cell, causing a veritable greenhouse effect inside.
Oh, that's not good.
Personnel inside the cell have stated that they feel a heavy sense of dread, fear, anger, and general depression, as well as hearing a constant, nearly inaudible whispering upon immediate entry. A prolonged stay causes severe migraines, suicidal tendencies, heavy hemorrhaging of blood vessels around the eyes and inside the mouth and nose, general hostility to others, and for the whispering to increase to almost deafening volumes.
At that point, it's not even whispering
constant
anymore.
Mocking laughter. Exposure of more than 3 hours.
I really don't appreciate the fucking laugh track that comes in every so often. I really don't. That is not cool. It sent a bit of a chill down my spine. I'm not gonna lie. I did not enjoy that one bit.
Inevitably results in the subject falling into a deep psychosis and attempting to harm either themselves or others. Most spoke Latin or Greek, despite the fact that several did not previously know how to speak said languages.
But several did, huh? That's interesting.
The presence of blood in both word and diagram formations has increased disproportionately, the walls becoming cluttered and the formations beginning to overlap each other.
Damn.
The substance is proven to be both difficult to clean and even more corrosive than was originally recorded, with a pH of roughly 2.4.
Holy shit.
General estimation gives the current walls a life of 2 months before they will need replacement.
God damn.
It is becoming gradually more and more difficult to contain SCP-35, and the debate to reinstate its host privileges has once again come up.
Fuck no. It's getting worse. Damn right it's denied.
3510. The walls, ceiling, and floor of SCP-35's containment cell have now been completely saturated in blood.
That's a gruesome scene to think about.
Entering and guarding the area must wear full hazmat protection suits. Constant cleaning efforts are being instated.
Not gonna work.
Addendum 3511. The magnitude, intensity, and reoccurrence of the phenomena that occur within SCP-35's containment cell have increased to an alarming degree.
Stop letting people go in there.
The cell door has been known to become locked of its own accord while personnel are inside and unable to be opened for a period of time.
God, it's like a fucking haunting. What was it called? A fucking... I was about to say paranormal, but I know that's not right. It was a poltergeist. Poltergeist hunting. Haunting. I can take the whispers, okay? I can take the whispering soundtrack, just please no more of the laughs.
Appendages form out of the larger puddles of blood and often attempt to grab or harm personnel.
Bastard.
Blurry apparitions have started appearing to staff.
Jesus Christ.
Electronic devices now no longer work inside the cell, and the light cannot be turned on, though there is no physical reason why it doesn't work, forcing those entering to use non-electric based light sources.
Fucking lantern.
Cleaning measures are having no discernible effect on the cell.
Of course
and the walls
not.
are degrading at a very high rate, forcing them to be replaced within a week at best. Although the blood makes it
really wants to
impossible
go out.
properly achieve this. SCP-35 may have to be moved to a new cell entirely, with the old one sealed off and disengaged from the rest of the facility.
Dear God. This thing really does not want to be kept in.
I think that about does it for today.
Creepy
Thank you all for
bastard.
listening, if indeed you still are.
Oh yeah.
And you were all dismissed. Goodbye.
I swear to God, if he puts a laugh track at the end for one last fuck you. Okay, good.
I'd like to give a special thank you to the Morrigan, Mr. Blue Up,
it's still whispering.
James Saba, Arbiter Soul, It's Not a Spoon,
It's
Darius Tan, Artanis, Justin Day, NJ Vojak, Corey Barker, Chloe Harlan, Samurai Corgis, and Nathan. If you would like a special
I like
thank
how
you
it did get a little louder for that one.
And some other cool stuff as well, visit patreon.com/TheVolgun. Thank you.
Alright, can we end this now? Apparently not. Okay, he's just gonna keep going with the whispering. Okay, we're just gonna stop that there. Okay, but that's an interesting one. The mask really does not want to be, you know, stored, I guess is the word. He really wants to be on someone or something. I wonder what his end goal is. Because he's been wanting to escape. He wants to get out, and who knows what the hell the end goal for this guy is. What is his plan? What does he want to do? Apparently he's got his eyes on some regenerative SCPs, humanoid SCPs that can regenerate, I guess, so that it can have a kind of a permanent host. But what you gonna do out in the world, buddy? You're just gonna convince people to, you know, kill themselves to have a laugh at it? I don't know. Like if he's so convincing that he can literally convince people to, you know, just kill themselves for no reason. I don't see why he couldn't literally just take over the world. Just convince everybody that he would be a great leader and, you know, take over. I don't know. I don't know what the end goal for this man could be. And honestly, I kind of don't want to know if he can, like, generate acidic blood to make paragraphs in different languages and form ritualistic circles and markings, and also pictures depicting people that he don't like getting fucked by them, you know, being sacrificed to them. Yeah, it's that's an interesting one. Okay, I can see why the short film I want to watch is called The Corpse now, because I'm assuming this one's probably going to be the main SCP it's going to be mostly focused on. Although I'm very curious about which one was it? Was it this one, 1507? Or was it? Yeah, it's this one, 1507. Apparently, it's like a pink lawn flamingo SCP, which is weird. I'm so very curious about that. That's gonna be the third one though. The next one's gonna be 106, which is the old man that can go through things. Is he gonna be the one that gets possessed by this mask? I hope not. That'd be fucking horrifying. But yeah, no. This was 035. That's an interesting one. I really did not appreciate the fucking laugh tracks. I think I only heard 2. There might have been some more that I kind of mentally blocked out somehow. But yeah, the 2 I heard, especially not the second one, which was right after he said, what was the phrase? It was, I don't think it was close to the end. Mocking laughter, I think it was the phrase. Yeah. Yeah, the laughter came just as he said mocking laughter. So it was not fun times. But yeah, no. If you are still watching, thank you for watching, and let me know your favorite SCP. And again, I do have a link in the description below to the Volgun's channel, so you can check out a lot more SCPs. I don't know if he's got all the SCPs he mentioned in this one, because he mentioned like 6 of them in this one. It's the most I've ever seen. So, yeah. Until next time, y'all, thanks for watching with me, and goodbye.